Hey, what's up, dudes and dudettes? It's Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today is Thursday, January 7th, 2010. Hope you all are having a great day today. And I'm just going to jump right into today's update. First things first, if this is your first time watching this video, click on the link right above it that says, if this is your first time visiting this blog, read this first because it will give you the rules of the system and you need to read that and learn it. Then come back and these videos will make a lot more sense because otherwise you will be wasting your time because you'll be lost. So that's my little disclaimer. And for those of you who regularly watch these videos, thank you for coming back. And hopefully you can get something out of today's update. So as you know, I got my 15-minute chart and my 4-hour chart for the cable. I'm going to open up my 4-hour chart first to determine my trend. And okay, so here is what my chart looked like before midnight. You can see we have a downtrend as indicated by this most recent trend change candle over here. And so this is what my chart looked like before the day. So at the start of my day, I'm only looking for short trades. If I move through today's action, you can see that the price continued to move down. There were no new trend change candles. Therefore, our downtrend held strong, and we only look for short trades the entire day. So pretty simple when there's not a trend change candle in the middle of our session. That's the only time it can really get tricky, but for today it was pretty simple, only looking for short trades the entire day. So now I got my 15-minute chart up, and there you go. This is what it looks like before midnight. All right. First thing I want to do, of course, is take a look at my news events for the day. So you can go to babypips.com, click on this Tools tab. It should automatically pull the news events for the day, but you just want to double check that. And also make sure this time zone drop down bar is set to your correct time zone, because you want to have the right day and you want to have the right time zone so that you have the correct information. Now what we're doing here is just going to jot down the news events for the day, and we're really just looking at news that affects the sterling or the dollar, because that is the currency pair that we're trading. So at 4 a.m. you can see we had a couple of sterling reports there. Halifax house prices and new car registrations. If I move on down, this is a typo right here, 6 a.m. That should not be GBP because German doesn't have the sterling. They have the euro. So typo there. That should not be that. And 7 a.m. we do have, this is correct, the Bank of England asset purchase target and the rate decision. That's at 7 a.m. And then at 8:30 we have initial jobless claims and continuing claims from the dollar. So 4, 7, and 8:30 a.m. I'm just jotting those times down on a notepad just so I know when to be out of the market. So that's pretty much all you got to do there. You can set an alert, alarm, just to make sure that you're not in the news at those times. All right, so now that I have my news events ready and I know I'm only looking for short trades, I can begin my day. So I'm just going to start by moving my chart forward one candle at a time. And remember, each of these candles represents 15 minutes, and I'm only looking for short trades. You can see nothing going on. We're seeing a lot of bearish movement, but you know the crossover happened before our trading session, so not much we could do there. There's 4 o'clock. There's a news candle. Continuing to watch it. Again, this downtrend is just really strong, and there's no way where no entry point that we can take because this market is just moving down the whole day. Let me back it up. There's a 7 a.m. candle right there. Not too big of a deal. And again, now we have a crossover. So this kind of leads me to look at my chart a little closer now, because now I do have a possible chance that I'll see a re-entry. Okay, and here we get a crossover. This is at 11:15. RSI is below 50. Stochastics are trending down, and MACD is positive and losing value. This is a valid entry. You want to enter at the close of the candle or as close to it as possible. So this is at 59.05. Our stop's going to be at the most recent swing high at 59.45. And we're only 5 pips away from 5,900, which would be the target level. So that's too close. There's no profit potential there. So we're going to go for the same amount of pips we're risking on the trade. So we just take 59.45, subtract it from our entry, which is at 59.05, and of course you get a difference of 40 pips. So now we just take 59.05 and subtract 40 pips from that, and we get a target at 58.65. All right. Okay, so now I'll just move forward, and you can see, whoop, there's the end of the day. Not end of the day, but end of the trading session of when we stop looking for trades. However, you could still be in the trade. So as of now, I'm still in the trade. Remember, past noon, market volume starts to die down. So I'm going to just watch it, and you're kind of up to your discretion at this point. You know, and if you're conservative, you know, if you see a trade late in the day, you know, you don't have to take it. But if you're going to follow the rules completely, then you can look up to noon Eastern time for trades, and that's what happened here. We saw one late in the day, and right now we're just waiting to see what happens. Again, you don't want to hold it past 4 p.m. And really you don't want to hold it past 2 p.m. either. But so what I'm going to do is just kind of wait, see if the market makes one last push down. If I don't really see anything happen, I'm just going to manually exit. So we'll see what happens. But at this point, I'm still in the trade. And that's a first for these updates. So hopefully you're in this one with me, and we'll see what happens. And I'll keep you guys posted on what happens after this thing plays out. All right, so that's pretty much it for today's update. If you have any questions, feel free to ask it on the blog or on the forums, and we'll be glad to help you out, and I'll try my best to answer your questions. So that's pretty much it. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all on the next update. Cowabunga, dude.